gynecologist visit once a year should be like there in the rule book, that we have to see a gynecologist. Don't think that everything is normal with me and I don't need to visit a gynecologist. I think a yearly gynae checkup, let the gynecologist examine you, examine your breast, examine the uterus, examine everything and tell you that everything is all right. That is much better than you getting into a symptom very late stage and then coming to know about. We used to say that once you've got married and have had 3 years post marriage, that is the time when you should be starting your regular gynae checkups. But nowadays there is a paradigm shift to this. What has happened is, with the advent of hormonal disbalances in early age, teenage groups, I think we should not delay taking our teenager daughter to a gynecologist before she gets into haywire periods or any other problems, because usually it is a tendency for mothers to say, okay, this is teenage, it will pass, it will पहले तो ऐसा होता ही है या ऐसे चलता ही है. So I think it has now come down to a point where you should take your child to a gynecologist first to get an HPV vaccination at 9 to 11 years of age. Then when she attains her menarche, that is when she gets her first period, for her to understand what is normal, what is abnormal, what I should be reporting, so that there is a shyness around the menstruation goes away. And she is also comfortable reporting to her parents that, okay, I am having irregular cycles, I am having heavy periods, or I am not having heavy normal periods. She should know what normal is and what abnormal is. So having said that, and after that, once you are about to go into marriage, or once you are planning marriage, that is the time when you should visit a gynecologist to seek help about contraception, about some do's and don'ts regarding sexual health and what should be the best way to prevent STDs or any other problems, right? Then once you get married and you are now planning a pregnancy, a pre-pregnancy counseling is very, very, very important. You should do some basic tests before you plan a child, so that if there are any problems, they are tackled there. Regular pap smears, we say pap smear every 3 years, or if you have done with an HPV, then every 5 years. Mammograms after 40, ultrasounds every year to detect any cyst or any fibroids or any abnormalities in the uterus, and a few tests like thyroid, vitamin D, vitamin B12, your hemoglobin, and your sugar and HbA1c. I think these are the basics that you should get done every year.